YouTube, we have more members on Twitter than the Democrats by far, and they've got a 40-vote majority. But if you look at the top 10 political videos on YouTube, 9 of the 10 are Republican. I give you another example. Every week, through my official office and through my political operation, I communicate directly with about 250,000 people in America. And for those of you who are not familiar with this, when I dealing with those 250,000, I'm not only dealing with them, but I'm dealing with their whole circle and their whole network of people. It's hard to extrapolate how many people you're reaching, but it's a way for us to communicate directly with the American people about who we are, what we're doing, why we're doing it. We don't have to depend as much on the big networks or the media sources as we used to. And it was my way of convincing my fellow Republicans that they ought to do this, because they all want to sit around and moan and groan about the media, and I can't get my message out. Well, today you've got no excuse because you can go out there and do it yourself. And so I met with the Tea Party patriots yesterday. 15 million Americans. And, I had to deal with the press upstairs this morning. And, people have a very, the media has a very jaundiced view of who these people are. I was in Bakersfield, California on April 15th. I was in Westchester, Ohio on Labor Day weekend in front of 18,000 people at the Tea Party. And it's really you got the same breakdown of an audience. Yes, there are some Republicans there. Yeah, there are some Democrats there. Always a few anarchists who want to kill all of them. But 75% of the people who were in Bakersfield, 75% of the people I saw in Westchester are normal, everyday Americans who have never been involved in the process. I'm not sure that half of them ever probably voted. They're ordinary Americans who just have had enough of it. And somebody tapped into them and helped organize them, gave them a place to go, gave them a reason to get involved. And so, and there's really no disagreement. Those people want fiscal responsibility. They want Washington out of their lives. They're on the same message as us. And so the media is trying to portray that there's some division amongst us. It just doesn't exist. They try to create it here, but it really doesn't exist. And so we've got to continue to prove to them and all other Americans that we can be trusted with the reins of government. One other big point, and that's on the recruiting side. What elections you got to have candidates. Our goal is to have a candidate in every congressional race in America. Every single one. Listen, we can win Massachusetts. There is congressional district. I want to make sure Barney Frank has a opponent. Because I'm convinced that Barney Frank, all by himself, will elect his opponent. He's going to call him a dirtbag and a whole bunch of other things. No, Barney will elect his opponent. But we want to have someone in every race. But of the top 100 competitive races, as of today, we've got about 85 of those districts covered with one or more candidates, and in most cases, more. I mean, we've got races, the Park Gordon seat down in Tennessee, where we've got 6 Republicans in a race. We got to take John Tanner's district, and this was before he decided to retire. And in Tanner's seat, we've got 4 or 5 candidates. But our recruiting has gotten consistently better. And I got to tell you, after Massachusetts, it even got better. I'll tell you a little story. Kevin McCarthy, who's our recruitment guy, has done a marvelous job. They've been working on this state senator in this particular race for 6 or 7 months. And the guy kept saying, no, no. And it just went on, no. And out of nowhere, last week, Kevin decided to call him. And by the end of last week, he said yes. He's the candidate we wanted. He's the guy everybody told us could win. And he said yes. And so we've got good candidates. There are a lot of primaries, and there's, I suggest to most of you, unless you got some really big reason to get the primary, I wouldn't get involved. Because there's some wide open primaries out there. And I know people moan and groan about primary elections. Let me tell you what. If you win, it's the best thing in the world for you. If you win. Now, I won a race in 1984 for the state legislature that nobody thought I could win. Then I ran for Congress in 1990, and my name was like Boehner, Boehner. They can't say your name. I'm not going to vote for you. And I was running against a former member named Tom Kindness. Yes, Tom Kindness. Everybody knew and loved. And, nobody really wanted to help me because they think I could win. That would include one of Mike Oxley. Now, he was my golfing buddy even before I ran. And, I can't tell you how disappointed I was. I can't tell you, this is only the 500th time he's probably heard this, because he will never hear the end of it. Anyway, I won the race because I worked hard, we outraised them out of Clarksville, and I hustled them. And so if you win, they're really good things. And so when you look at all these primary contests throughout the year, it's a very healthy part of the process. And so let it happen. Because whoever comes out of this process is going to have more name ID, going to have a better organization, and certainly be in a better position to win the race in November. And so, with that, I don't want to belabor this. Certainly willing to answer questions, but I'll finish on this note. I told my colleagues all year that there are a lot of lessons you learn around here. But one lesson I learned in high school, a lesson I employ to this day, Ox knows this. If you play golf with me, you don't know. Never give up. Just never give up. You know, hell, I can hit it right, I can hit it left, and I might hit a bad chip shot. I still have a pass. And, you know, just if you never give up, and you always have hope, there's nothing that you can't accomplish. And I'm going to tell you what, our team's done a great job of coming through two awful elections. You remember what it was like a year ago? I mean, we were lower than dirt, and we didn't even exist. And it was hard to get our team to step up, pump up, and keep them around, which in the minority is probably my biggest challenge. I really want to thank the President, Ms. Pelosi, and Mr. Reid. Everything they did help keep the morale of my troops up. So it's you're not going to see our team give up. We're going to Baltimore tomorrow to have our retreat. And it's all about how we win. And we're having trouble getting a speaker for Friday night. And so Sunday morning, about 10:30, my phone's ringing. And it's my buddy, Lou Holtz, complaining about immigration and illegal immigrants. And I wasn't supposed to answer the phone. He always loves to leave me these nasty voicemails. And so I said to him, "Hey, Lou, thanks for the call. I appreciate the information." I said, "What are you doing Friday night?" "I don't know." "Why?" I said, "I need a speaker in Baltimore for my members." "Well, I'm free. I'll be there." "All right, I'll let you know." So I called him back Sunday night when I knew we needed somebody. I said, "All right, Lou, you're on." He said, "I'll be there." Now, for those of you who haven't heard of Lou Holtz, he'll have these members ready to run down through the wall. Man, I tell you what, our team is never going to give up on our don't ever give